Niakane, another one as well. Humid conditions, we've had rain, still have a bit of rain. And Thomas Sharabas, who's been refereeing in the top 14 for 16 seasons now, is the man with the whistle, although he still looks like he's just out of his teens. Tristan Tedder gets the game underway for the Racing men, playing in their sky blue and white. Perfectly taken by Bastien Verne. And taken forward, Maxime Lamotte. Good taken drive there from UBB. Jan Lisgorg will be the player who will be trying to boot that out. There's the exit kick from Lisgorg. Oh, butterfingers from Antoine Gibert. And his return to action doesn't start with in the perfect manner, of course, just spilling the ball from the exit kick. But he wasn't under too much pressure there. Just took his eyes off the ball. Couldn't contain it. And a first scrum for UBB. And let's see exactly how Racing holds up. The two best scrums in the top 14 when they've got their own put-in. So UBB will be looking to try and hold this firm. They've got some heavyweights in the front row. Jefferson Poirot, Maxime Lamotte, and Bento Mifuna. Remember, Bento Mifuna won that scrum that enabled Racing to win the title in Barcelona at the Nou Camp in 2016, beating Toulon. Memorable moment for the big Tongan international. Niakane, Kamisha, and Collingar of the three Racing men in the front row. Lisgorg puts the ball in. It collapsed, and it's going to be a penalty. It was the Racing men who went down first. And it looked like Collingar was the player.
Première ligne ici au sol, à droite au sol ici.
And a three-point opportunity here for UBB. They're going to go for the sticks as well. So it'll be Mateo Garcia who will line this one up and try and get the home team off to a fine, positive start. With that fine left foot of his, Garcia does the business. The flags go up. Well, that was the moment that Collingar went down. Ben Tomifuna, a former Racing man, spent 5 seasons at Racing, of course. Now at UBB, playing against his former teammates. That's beautifully taken, that really is, by Tatafou.
Alors, il est disponible, c'est vous qui remettez le blanc dedans.
Jan Lisgorg, just another chance to exit. High up in the air, putting pressure on Tedder. Does well, Tedder, on that occasion. Max Spring. Bit of possession for Racing. And here is Max Spring. There's Spring with the box kick over the top. And Garcia follows up with that left-footed effort. That's not bad at all. Tedder decides to go on a little wander. Runs through traffic perfectly, looking for an option. Was he going to go? No body outside of him. And Tetsufu trying to get his hands on it. Gibert with a cross kick. That's gone straight out. No, well, it has, yeah, it landed on the line. So an option. That is taken quickly. Uberti kicks it upfield. They're under a lot of pressure here. Well, that's a big hit coming in from Uberti. Now coming off his feet, and there's the fault from UBB. That's a little bit unfortunate. The idea was good. And look, you saw that Natuvi was under a lot of pressure. And that's a wonderful hit coming in from Uberti. And then two players coming off there. It was Nance Ducoin who came off his feet, flew in, hence the reaction from Monsieur Carabat. Racing let off the hook, and Tedder unable to kick it outside of his own half. Look at this for a wonderful run. Look at the change of direction, cuts inside, using the Racing man who just basically gave him a bit of a block. There was no support play. Spring, Gibert hits it high. Ducoin does really well. Siley just making sure that he doesn't dance off into the distance. Jefferson Poirot this time. Will Rowlands unable to jackal. Jan Lisgorge gets the ball back, and it's Garcia who kicks it high. Well, there's a bit of a block there. Gibert safe with the hands on this occasion.
Non, pour moi, non. Je vois pas de jeu déloyal, moi.
Nothing illegal, says Monsieur Carabas.
Pour moi, c'est le 15 Bordeaux qui va se trompe de cible.
Interesting start to this battle. Bento Mifuna trying to claim that it's out. Max Spring hits one high. Garcia. Oh, good counter-rucking from Racing, and it's been pinched, it's been stolen. Beautifully done, Jordan Joseph, the big number 8, ever present in the rucks, ever present in any of the contact zones, and that's a dropped ball there from Sankoni. And all of the hard work that they put in for that counter-ruck results with spillage. Stuart Lancaster, Tom Whitford. And the early exchanges of this encounter being studied very carefully. There he is, Bento Mifuna, a hero with Racing, but now playing his 5th season for Union Bordeaux Begles. 32 years of age, 140 kilos. Very fine, technical, tight head prop. Got another Tongan tight head on the bench with Tomakino Taufa off the back. Oh, charge down. Well, that could have gone anywhere. Gibert with the charge down, but UBB still in possession. Garcia, Tomifuna charges down Will Rowlands in a big way. Jordan Joseph, that's perfect, looking at the referee. And a player coming in from the side, but that was legal. That was great work from Jordan Joseph. He's so good at that. Laurent Marty, Laurent Travert.
Vous n'avez pas besoin de le sortir si loin.
And a chance for Tedder to restore parity. Look at that, Rowlands smashed down. Look at that, was the moment it just became free.
À gauche, à gauche. À gauche, Max. Chasse, chasse. JC. Nine. the kicker, it's good. And the 8, and Jordan, you can go.
It's a pretty straight effort, but he doesn't manage to send it on the right flight path, Tedder. Kind of wobbled in the air before going right of the sticks. He'll stick to his total tally of 83 points in the top 14 this season. Picks the ball up, hits it high. That goes straight out. And Lisgorg with a chance to take a quick one, but he decides to wait because they go all the way back up to where he made contact with the ball, which was an extra 15-odd meters. Well, he's been a revelation, Nicolas Deportet, under 20. The counter-rucking from Racing has been quite effective so far. First 10 minutes. Head down. Garcia. Well, Uberti unable to take that. Sorry, Burros unable to take that. He's normally wonderful in the air. That was well taken. That was at the back. They got one of the most effective try scorers in the top 14 on one of the wings, of course, the Englishman Henry Arundel. 7 tries so far. Garcia does well in the air. Oh, it's been picked up by Burros. He breaks free. Where's he going to go? What options has he got? He's still going. Jan Lesgorge is just outside of him. Chucks the ball back into his chest, and it just goes back, so it's a knock-on. And it has been kicked away, so it will be a line-out for UBB. That was a little bit of sneaky move. Look what he does, Garcia. Well, in fact, he smuggles the ball out of the hands of Garcia, breaks loose. No one saw him going. The trouble is he's got Arundel, unable to hit him and bring him down, but slows him down. And then afterwards, the ball just comes off the chest of Lesgorg. Maxime Lamotte with the line out, gets the ball back. What options has he got? Lesgorg hits it high. To the safe hands of Naituvi, decides to mark. He's averaging 9 tries per season for Mont-de-Marsan for the 6 seasons that he actually spent in the Pro D2 with that fine team down in southwest France. Absolutely love going to Mont-de-Marsan if ever you get the chance to go down there. You should see normally a whole host of future French internationals, because it's a breeding ground for quality players. Big charge coming in from the big number 8 there, Tatafu. Bento Mifuna, brought down by Joseph. Picked up, taken forward there by Jefferson Poirot. That's a drop. That is a penalty as well. You can't pounce on it. Bastien Verne making a mistake on that occasion.
Bordeaux qui commente. Pas besoin de lui. Il y a un avant ici, le 3 Bordeaux n'a pas le même avis que moi, tant pis pour lui, il va là-bas.
UBB scored the most number of points in the first 20 minutes in the top 14. They got 129 so far. Racing it back down there in the 11th position with 76. Poirot, just when he flew into that ruck, just maybe a stinger on that right shoulder. And these are the players who are missing: Falatea, Marais, Bochaton, Tapuay, Tambo with a hand injury, Connoisseur, and Kulashvili. All these players out. And Marais with the knee injury. And then, of course, Jalibert. There he is, Mathieu Jalibert, out for, what, 5 weeks. Will miss the last couple of games for France in Cardiff and then against England. Boniface comes on for Poirot, who will receive a little bit of treatment. Oh, that's not straight. Hugo Boniface back from a back injury. Not the ideal scenario for Racing. Confidence running low within the ranks for both of these teams. Boniface just packing down the loose heads on the other side, as you can see.
En fait, on est sur les 50, donc on est dans le camp, on est dans les deux camps. On est en même temps dans les deux camps. Voilà. Flexion. Lié.
See how the scrum goes for UBB. Need to get it out now. Well, it's there. It's a penalty for Racing. They have mauled them big time. That's a big, strong charge. That is the force coming from the Racing men. Look, well organised. The timing's good. And they just go straight through, forcing Lamotte to pop up and the front row to buckle. Niakane, Shakolinga, Sankuni Rowlands, Baudon, Khaleesi, Joseph. Talk about that back row, the force behind those 3 big boys. Pressure on UBB.
Non mais d'accord, mais venez correctement dans l'alignement, voilà, qu'ils puissent se mettre en opposition.
Baudon takes the line out, but there's it's not straight from Kamisha.
Lancez pas droit.
No, I mean, you just can't make silly mistakes. Any kind of a verbal backlash will catch the attention of a referee in the top 14 and a referee around the world. Of course, all referees just don't take it. Look at that, that's just not good from Kamisha. Baudon snatches it out of the sky. Dmitry Sarsuski watches it and just looks flustered and annoyed. Maxime Lamotte gets a call up from Fabien Galtier to be part of the French team with the Deporter. We'll be linking up Marcoussis first thing tomorrow morning. Ball goes back, Gibus, Antoine Gibert into the hands of Nance du Roy, who's on that right foot of his. That's not a bad kick, nicely taken by Gibert. Similar response. Cover from Spring. And we go to the halfway line.
Non, c'est pas vous que j'ai. C'est pas vous que j'ai.
Let's see if this one goes straight from Maxime Lamotte. Well, it doesn't matter, it's been won. That was excellently tapped down. I think it was Baudon. Good kick there from Maël Moustin, 20 years of age. 4th match, come through the Espoirs at Agen, and then into UBB. Big guy as well, playing on the wing, of course. He's already scored a try as well for UBB. Well, Baudon is the man there who managed to deal with win the UBB line-out. Short one this time to Joseph. Baudon carries into traffic. Picked out by Spring to Shah.
Non, pas les mains, hein?
Taken forward by Joseph, support by Niakane. Will Rowlands taking the ball forward. Yeah, that's great work at the breakdown. Bento Mifuna, you will not get a better player at the breakdown with his hands on the ball. The moment that Rowlands hit the deck, he was all over it. And try and budge that man.
On va garder au sol. 3 premiers.
And it's a straight kick, but it's a way down the field. Now just look where Tomafuna is when he comes down, gets himself in the position. Came from a little bit from the side, in fact, but Garcia. Oh, it's gone wide, I think, and a miss from Garcia. Perro not in a great place there, so looks like he's not going to come back on it unless something miraculous happens, and Boniface gets to play pretty much the entire game. His discipline's not brilliant. Boniface does get pinged for faults. The rucks, scrums sometimes. Former Bayonnais. Taken by Bastien Vergne. Les Gorges. Tatafou. Let's go again, and there's the big hit coming up from Nos Tuquin. Doesn't really get any distance, but a little bit lucky. Squims out of the hands. It's a little bit shambolic there with Saley unable to pick it up. It's very wet and humid. Players coming off their feet, and well, that's a little bit shambolic on that occasion. Forced to hold the ball on the ground. Penalty for UBB.
10 premiers.
Great work from Garcia, coming straight on and putting pressure on Saley. Oh, decision to kick for the corner from Garcia. Look at that, tapped into the hands of Garcia. Gets knocked forward there, could have been a cynical knock-on. We're not going there, though. It's Maxime Lamotte with the line out. Got to get it straight. Rowlands does well. Maxime Lamotte wins it, though. Pressure from Shah. They've got it there. It's UBB in possession. The big boys coming forward. Bento Mifuna. Khaleesi told no. Boniface comes out, using the forwards. The human battering rams charging into the Racing defence. Let's go, getting the ball out once again. Kamisha told no. Get your hands out of there. Another charge, this time from Bento Mifuna. Jan Lisgorge coming again. It's a big charge. Oh, that's someone's been hit in the face. There is spillage. And I think he's in a bit of trouble, Hassan Collinga. No, he seems to be okay. Hard as nails. Dad was a boxer who turned his hand to rugby. Look at that pressure from UBB. Good work from Rowlands. Managed to keep possession. Maxime Lamotte driving through. And Bento Mifuna. And this was the moment. The hit came in. The spillage was made. And they end up winning back possession at a critical position on the pitch. We still don't have any tries, 24 minutes in.
Flexion. Lié.
Joseph off the back, brought down by Diaby. Meets his match, counter-rucking galore, but, well, it's a little bit messy, isn't it? Got to release the tackled player, just not allowing him to release the ball properly. If you don't get a clean exit once your players hit the deck, then, you know, the referee will react. Diaby was very quick to hit Joseph. Kamisha gets it straight. Baudon does really well. Max Spring, well, a little bit lucky there. This is picked up by Mustan. Watch out for him. He's got a lot of zip about him, but he runs into Khaleesi. Gets a little bit tangled up, slowed down, in fact. Lesgour getting the ball to Lamotte. He burrows his way through all defenses. Very complicated and tricky player. Oh, Mustan does well. Takes the short pass, low pass from Lesgour. Lesgour hits a high one, the former Biarritz player. Arundel unable to release, get himself a bit of space. Nyakane on the ground. Lots of time and space. Garcia looks right, goes left. A little bit of traffic here, runs into the jaws of the Racing defence. A little bit of spillage, but it's not a problem. That's a great ball, but unable to break through. Tatafu's the player who picks it up. Taken forward there by Ricard. Knees on the ground, got to release the tackle player. Bento Mifuna, that's nicely done. Brilliant opportunity here, big charge coming from down. Need to accelerate. Here is Bento Mifuna. The support arrives. Jan Lesgour. Lesgour getting the ball out. There's Maxime Lamotte, Union Bordeaux Begles, trying to accelerate things. Garcia nods to Guan, chucks the ball out into hands of Burros, but he doesn't take it. Counter-rucking galore. That's been knocked forward, by the way, by Tedder. So it should be a scrum if nothing comes from this. Diaby. Wow, look at that from a hit coming in from Collinga. Takes him, chucks him down. Lesgour this time. They need a number 9. Will Rowland's trying to get his hands on that. Such a tall, lanky player, gets his hands and tentacles absolutely everywhere. Here's Diaby. Kamisha with the hit. The Racing men not able to do that much here. Garcia gets hit. Maxime Lamotte gets hit. Khaleesi tries to jackal the ball. There's lots of phases of play now. Boniface again. Lesgour, nicely done. Deporter getting involved. That's a good pass. This is beautifully done. Oh, it's into the hands of Don Nostuquin, still going. Jan Lesgour. Now they've got players, they've got options. Needed to get it out to the left-hand side. They were lining up, queuing up, waiting for that pass. Too late now. Still players, still an opportunity. Deporter cuts, rolls out of the tackle of Arundel. And hits the deck. They go again, Jan Lesgour. Lamotte's absolutely everywhere. Garcia into the hands of Coleman. Jordan Joseph on the cusp of jackling. Look at that from Diaby. Beautiful acceleration still going. Makes it available. Lesgour gets it out to Bento Mifuna. Alexandre Ricard will go for a carry himself. No, he's going to pass the ball. Tatafu, the fans getting excited about where this is going. Good momentum. Hugo Boniface, patience is very important here. Adam Coleman, Tongan international, originally from Australia. Where are they going? Tomefuna once again, the chopping low, which is really key. Jan Lesgorg running into Rowlands doesn't help. Oh, it's a turnover ball. That is brilliant. Took the ball out of his hands. Fantastic from the Welsh international. And they lose possession. Not the right decision there from Jan Lesgorg, and I think that he knows that. Let's have a look at this again. They should have got the ball out wide when they had an opportunity. They had 2 or 3 extra players at once. Decided not to go. Well, that was when Nostu Kwan went on a bit of a wiggle around in the 22. A wily runner, wonderful running. Good tackle from Baudon. You'll see another phase. That was the moment no, it was a little bit later. There were so many players just down the left-hand side. They were queuing up. And you saw Moustan, who was out on the left-hand side. But just look at that. That is brilliant stuff. Brilliant work at the breakdown there from Will Rowlands, the former Dragons player, the former Wasps man. His 9th start for Racing this season. But Maxime Lamotte has the ball just inside of the Racing 22. It's Collinger, I think, who's receiving treatment.
Henry, be careful.
Maxime Lamotte. There is Gomez Sarr coming on for Niakane. UBB still moving forward. Ben Tomefuna trying to turn his body to make that ball available. They need to get off there. It's going to be a penalty. Just lying all over it. Baudon needs to move. Didn't move. Gomez Sarr replacing Niakane. You know, it looks as though he's just... yeah, he's basically saying I was held down. Just watch where he is. You'll see that he's literally being held in there somehow. Yeah, he's being held down. Look at the play on the right-hand side. I think it might have been Ben Tomefuna, but it's the oldest trick of the trade. You can't do anything about it. They are the rules. Garcia trying to double their tally. And this time it's good. The flags do go up, and it's 2 from 3 for Garcia. And UBB moves 6-0 ahead in this fiercely contested top 14 encounter here in Bordeaux.
Oh, Vivier, c'est un bon, il est sur le côté, le mec.
Tatafu.
Jouez-le. Alors, rentrez.
Exit kick from Lesgorg. Tedder. And then he accelerates away. Diaby with a decent hit there, very quick to bring him down. He tries to jackal Gomez Sarr with a charge. Gibert. Oh, he's running into trouble there. You're better off hitting the deck ASAP before you get smashed to smithereens. And the attempt by Ricard to try and jackal. Jacklers are about, you can see they're around the fringes, just waiting to stoop down and steal. Gibert, or wild pass, it's okay, picked up, taken forward by Henri Chavancy. We haven't seen him with ball in hand just yet. That went back in, so yeah, there's the mark being made by Garcia. Under 20 World Cup winner, of course, Mateo Garcia. Started off at Bayonne before linking up with UBB, and is very much an important player in this UBB side for the last couple of seasons. We've got Zach Holmes on the bench, who's playing his 9th season in France.
Vous êtes en dehors des 50. En dehors des 50.
Stolen by UBB. Nicely done. Maxime Lamont, give it to this man and he'll go. Moustan still going. Just snagged and dragged down by Sankoni. They get the ball back out. This is good running here from the Japanese international, Tevita Tatafu. And Deporter trying to, Uberti trying to cut inside. Khaleesi unable to jackal. You can see that he's waiting to pounce. Tomafuna. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Diaby. Boniface goes down. Lisgour gets the ball out. And there's the kick. Is it a 50-22? Well, it's just gone over the head. Nicely controlled there by Tedder. Drills it into touch, and it will be a line out for UBB. Bit of pressure on Racing now. Look at that. Beautifully touched there by Adam Coleman, the former Waratahs Force Rebels man. 4 seasons at London Irish as well. His first season playing in France, learning the language and all the rest of it. Territory 67-33 last 10 minutes. UBB dominating that region of the game. Maxime Lamont. Perfectly taken.
En avant dans le molle. Dans les 5 mètres ici, donc mêlée ici.
Again, a little error. Look at the knock on here. There it is. Spillage there. You're trying to drop it into the hands of Tevita Tatafu, but the moment that it's not taken and it hits the deck, you know that you're in trouble. And it looked like it was safe as houses there. Obviously not the case.
Flexion. Lié.
Well, UBB fans happy to be here. Would love to see some tries scored by the claret-coloured lads of this squad. Well, that's going to be reset, it looks like.
Oui, on la rejoue. Ouais, moi aussi, ça tourne sur la poussière. On y va.
The arm wrestle continues. Spring feeds the ball into the set piece. Racing, no points on the board in 37.5 minutes. Jordan Joseph charges off the back. Cammy Shat takes over. The ball's come out, and well, it was just Collinger flies onto it. Racing make it safe despite the scramble in the loose. Ball charged down and a good opportunity. Can he go all the way? It looks like he can. Adam Coleman scores his second try for Union Bordeaux Begles in his first season. And what an important moment it is for him to score just before half-time at home against Racing. Well, he did well to charge it down, collected. Oh, that was quite nasty there from Tedder coming in with the feet. Might be in trouble for that. But the fact is, it was grounded. Oh, was that a try? That might have flew out of his hands. And they're going to check, and it's not 100% sure.
On va vérifier l'ensemble de la situation. On repart du ruck, voir si le joueur qui a une contre, il est en jeu ou hors jeu. Et ensuite, on vérifie le touche à terre.
Check the whole phase of play to whether or not he was in onside position.
Les images depuis le départ.
Well,
c'est le joueur casqué, c'est le 4.
Oui, là il est en jeu.
There you go, onside position, picks the ball up, there's nothing wrong with that.
Donc on va, la régie, est-ce qu'on peut revenir sur le premier plan, s'il vous plaît, au plan large, voir, voilà. Hop, là le ballon est levé, regarde Thomas.
Le ballon est levé et donc il est en jeu là.
Le joueur est en jeu.
Confirmation, he's onside.
Donc après il vient contrer.
Donc ensuite on va regarder le toucher à terre.
Yeah, that's all good. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. A bit concerned about Coleman's grounding of the ball.
Là, Thomas, regarde, sur ce plan-là, on a donc contact avec le sol avant la ligne. Et ensuite,
là, pour moi, là, tu vois, il est toujours en possession du ballon et en contrôle. Là, tu vois, pour moi, il n'a pas perdu le contrôle au moment où le ballon touche le sol.
Ouais, alors on va reprendre
sur cet angle.
So we're looking at the referee saying he hasn't lost control.
Sur l'image au moment où il touche le sol. Voilà.
Still in control.
Avant la ligne, Thomas.
Oui, on est d'accord.
Voilà, et ensuite il perd. Là, ici, il a pression avant la ligne toujours.
Et là, il est
pressure.
Et là, je ne vois pas de pression sur le ballon, Thomas.
So the TMO, Cedric Marshall, is saying, I don't see pressure on the ball when it is on the line.
Non, mais le 15, il est dans la but. Oui, mais s'il est dans la but, il est dans la but, c'est bon.
Donc, regarde Thomas, je vais te remontrer l'image. Voilà, celle-ci. Là, le joueur donc, tombe avant la ligne. Donc là, il y a une pression, je suis d'accord. Ensuite... Là, il n'y a plus de pression, Thomas. Ici, là.
Il n'y a pas besoin d'avoir une pression. Est-ce qu'il y a un contact? Est-ce que tu vois un contact du ballon avec la ligne?
Non, je vais te le remettre, tu vas voir. Je ne vois pas de contact, moi. Avec,
well, the team is saying no, there's separation.
Donc
the referee, Mr. Sharabaz, saying there's pressure.
Thomas, il n'y a pas de contact. Le ballon n'est pas en contact avec la ligne.
Ok, donc c'est un en avant.
C'est un en avant du joueur rouge.
Et moi je ne vois pas de jeu déloyal des blancs puisque le blanc il plonge et il est dans le but.
La régie, est-ce que vous pouvez nous remettre un plan large de l'embut, s'il vous plaît?
No try. Knock on. They're just going to see if Tedder was.
Je vais demander l'image du
showed a dangerous act when he went in with his legs.
C'est légal le blanc.
D'accord, non, mais c'est parce que Vivien pose la question. Ok. Merci.
Le joueur n'est pas hors jeu, d'accord? quand il contre le ballon, pour nous, il y a une perte de contrôle. Il y a en avant d'aplatir, pas essai.
Et c'est le genou qui lui fait faire
Non, il perd le contrôle. Donc il perd le contrôle et le ballon va vers l'avant. Non, à 5 mètres.
So it's a scrum 5 for Racing, and frustration and disappointment there for Union Bordeaux Begles. It looked like it was a wonderful piece of play. You can see Jalabert and Waki, the French internationals, who've come to hang out. Of course, Waki now at Racing, and Jalabert still with Union Bordeaux Begles. Cameron Waki heading up to Racing, when Christophe Urios was in charge and criticising both him and Jalabert about their performances when UBB weren't doing too well last season, just before Christmas. And Waki saying, I've had enough of this, I'm going to join Racing. Originally from the Parisian region, of course. Racing missing the likes of Ficou and Nolin Legarec, Tursova, Haboussi, these the two Fijians, of course. Minute and 5 seconds remaining in the first half. Union Bordeaux Begles with a 6-0 lead, 6 knock-ons to 2. And a big scrum to follow. Watch out for a big response from UBB following the frustration of not getting 5 points on the scoreboard to take them into double figures. They won't like the way that ended. Well, they've driven right through it, but it's Racing who get the penalty. And it looks like it was, I think it was Ben Tumifuna who just went down, and then it carted around. And South African tight head, Trevor Nyakani. Yeah, Tumifuna going down on that near side. And the 40 minutes are up, and I think that Racing, Will Rowland's taking that. They've made it safe. They'll probably just kick this out logically. Kamisha. There it is, into the stands. And Max Spring brings an end to the first 40. A lot of frustration here for UBB. They were in a pretty good position, but at the end of the first half, it's Union Bordeaux Begles 6, Racing 92-0. We'll get a reaction, hopefully, but the players racing to get into the changing rooms.
Oui, on va attaquer avec le capitaine bordelais, Maxime Lamotte. 6 points d'avance. Maxime, il aurait pu avoir plus avec cet arbitrage vidéo long, mais on sent que vous êtes dans votre match, dans ce que vous voulez faire en tout cas.
Ouais, franchement, on fait une bonne mi-temps.
Yeah, it's a good first half.
C'est vrai qu'on aurait pu scorer, on est resté pas mal de temps à 22, on tient bien le ballon.
Could have scored.
On arrive à faire de bonnes choses.
Spent a long time in there.
Des petites approximations à la fin qui font
there's a few little errors.
on fait tomber le ballon, on fait une petite faute.
Dropping the ball, little errors.
C'est ça qui rend dommage la
It's
première
just
mi-temps,
preventing us from putting a really good first 40.
Jordan Joseph arrive à notre micro, Bertrand Marialis. 6 points, on a envie de dire seulement, parce que Bordeaux a quand même pas mal dominé, ça paraît assez logique, malheureusement pour vous, de vous voir derrière. Jordan, vous êtes d'accord avec ça?
Ouais, on s'attendait à un match compliqué.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be complicated coming here. We're not in a confident position at the moment. Defensively, we're really strong and we're fighting everything. And we hope that we can put in another shift like this in the second half defensively and maybe turn things around. Well, that's the idea from Jordan Joseph. Let's get behind UBB and try and guide them to the right place by the end of the Final whistle here at Jacques Chabon-Delmas.
Cédric.
Louis-Pierre Biarré also back at UBB. Got a tortico lead, which is he's got a blocked neck that he's trying to shake off. Tofa Funua has replaced Natuvi. It's Donovan Tofa Funua, former Clermont player, wonderful player. 4 tries already. Brilliant speed and great running skills. Duquam smashes it back up into Racing territory. Tedder. A little change of angle, looking for the 50-22. It is a 50-22. Sublime there from Tedder. And applauded by Swazuski. And he wants to try and take it as well. No way, says Kamishau. Just look at this. This is a beautiful cross kick as well. Coming in from the left-hand side. Look at the way that it just slides. Impossible for Duquan to do anything with that. 9 lost 2 and lost 3 Racing. But Racing win this one. Joseph off the back. Kamishau takes it. Are they going to get anywhere? Coleman's trying to get his hands on Schaap. Comes straight through the middle. There he is, Schaap, finally. Met by Diaby and Coleman. They know how to throw down and chuck down any player. Big, strong, burly chaps. Spring. Jordan Joseph once again. Ball comes out, is Saley. Arrows into the UBB defense, Racing with a bit of possession. And Jordan Joseph once again. Good strong tackle from Bento Mifuna. He's been solid in the defensive zone. Good work with Tedder getting the ball out. Khaleesi still going. He's yet to score his first try in the top 14. Counter-rucking, and UBB pinch possession. Not enough players to protect the ball. Garcia smashes it into touch. Well, let's just have a look at this again. Khaleesi cuts inside. It's a great tackle there from the 20-year-old male Moustam. And then afterwards, you just don't have the support picked up by Duquan and dealt with perfectly. Where's the cavalry? Where are the Racing players making that safe? You're isolated when you're caught out wide. Anyway, Kamishau. That's not straight. And UBB get possession back. Lesgorg has the ball in his hands. UBB need to make this safe at least. They've been rattled in the set piece by the Racing scrum. Got to get it out. Yeah, get it out quick. Off the back goes Tatafu. Lesgorg. Oh, it's been dropped there by Bento Mifuna. Couldn't keep it in his hands. And a dangerous position here. Let's see what they could do. It's a kick down into the corner. That's a mark made by Garcia. Not a great kick, that one.
Non, pour moi, ils sont revenus derrière leur ligne. En tout cas, j'ai regardé, pour moi, c'était pas clair.
Still in play. Gibert, Joseph. Joseph straightens up. Where's he going to go? Skip and step, but stepping into trouble. Baudon this time. Max Spring. Gibert, over the top it goes. That's not the right pass. And they give it to the youngster. He gets knocked out of touch there, Maël Moustan. Did really well to snatch the ball out of the sky, but afterwards, just too close to the line for him to try and hot step himself out of trouble. Especially with Racing men coming over to hit him as hard as they did. Some strong defensive players there. Tenor coming in, Saley hitting him. Well, no one contesting that. Sankoni takes it unchallenged. Oh, the break there from Khaleesi. Khaleesi tries to straighten up, and it's a good tackle there from Moustan. Little chip over the top, nicely done. Oh, it's been picked up. That's a great tackle on Duquan. He's taken out over the line. I would wondered if he was actually in the air when he took the ball and whether or not it was an illegal tackle. I think that there's we'll have to see that again. Khaleesi with a break, lovely pass there from Jordan Joseph. Cuts to the right rather than the left. The ball does come out. Well, we're not going to see it. The UBB pick it up.
Avantage à Navarre. Pression, les gars! Pression, les gars! Jouez-le!
Lesgorg.
Avantage terminé sur Navarre.
Clearance kick. Tofifanua meets Diaby. Will Rowlands. Coleman with a great tackle. That's excellent work there from... he's tried to make the ball, but that was... he had to release the ball. Tomifuna smuggled it underneath Niakane. Not completely disconnected was the call. That's a little bit rough, I think, on Now, that's such a tight call, isn't it? Well, he says, maybe I made a mistake, says Mr. Carabas, so, but that was his interpretation, and it's a penalty for Racing. I mean, he's so good at that, isn't he, Big Ben Tomifuna? He'll be left a little bit shortchanged from that decision. Well, the UBB fans will call it justice. Maxime Lecou, another French international, watching from the stands, of course, his team back in action next weekend when they link up with the French team heading off to Cardiff to try and take on and beat the Welsh team in Cardiff. Won't be easy. Tarek comes on for Kamisha. Joseph goes on a barnstorming raid into UBB territory. Will Rowlands, Tarek is Saley. Arundel getting involved. There's Saley, good hands. Donovan this time. Donovan Tofifanua picks it up. Max Spring. Tarrant again, wonderful player Tarrant, former captain of Nevers. Very young captain as well in the Pro D2. Max Spring. Tofifanua brings acceleration. Boniface nearly tackling the ball. Lesgorg trying to fling him down to the ground, calling out Racing are on a bit of a mission here. This is complicated for UBB. Max Spring. Oh, he's made a break and he's got past the defense. How he managed to do that, I really don't know. Through the keyhole. Stopped about 7 or 8 meters out. That's Fabian Sanconi this time, picked up by Jordan Joseph. They're not letting him past. Nikane this time. Tarek just cleaning out in a big way. Collingar inching closer and closer towards the try line. Could open things up if the Racing men score a try. Max Spring. Here's Will Rowlands. Rowlands going forward. 5 meters out, tries to make the ball available. I think that's UBB who's stolen it. Great work, very good work there by Bastien Vergne. You know, the former Colomiers flanker really got straight onto Rowlands. He got caught basically like an upturned turtle with the ball in hand. And Verne just had to get his hands on it and just hold on to it, forcing the referee to blow the whistle because he didn't release. Oh, that's a very poor kick. Let off the hook on that occasion, Garcia. That was the break. Wonderful sneaky play there from the Racing number 9. But just look at that, he's been up, he's been turned, and then Van does the rest.
Blanc, descendez, Blanc. Blanc, descendez. Ok, ils effondrent, c'est légal. C'est bon pour toi, Villon?
Boniface. Well, there's a penalty. Got to release the tackle player. Garcia with a better kick this time, outside of the 22. Just have a look at what Tarek does here. Yeah, he's holding himself up, and then he gets his hands on the ball. You know, you can't do that. Gazzotti, wonderful player, replaces Diaby. Marco Gazzotti, captain of the French team. Under 20s, of course. He brings something special in every department. Racing get a penalty. Coming in from the side there, Adam Coleman. Gazzotti will always put pressure. There's Coleman just coming in from the side illegally to bring down Yannick Tarit. Tarit's line out, straight into the hands of Baudon. The youngsters ruling the way from the set piece. Driving very well is Tarit at the back. The truck and trailer. Got to get out of there. Illegal position. Lamotte needs to get back. They're still going well. This is Colisi. Colisi, can he break free once again? Brought down, but up towards the 22 they go. Racing firmly charging in the right direction. Oh, this running into trouble there, Gibert. Jordan Joseph. Good strong tackling from Gazzotti. It's a big chunk of human being. Ball chucked into the hands of Tarit. Low chop tackle there coming in from Bento Mifuna. Gibert. Here is Chavancy. Baudon makes him, keeps him safe. Tomifuna again trying to get his hands on the ball. He goes in. His timing is fantastic. Gazzotti. Oh, Les Gorg. Has he got the pace to get past the man? Needs to get the ball out. What options has he got? Moustan was there. That's been picked up. Look at what Khaleesi does. That is absolutely incredible. And Gibert gets the ball to Tedder. Tedder smashes it upfield. Is it going to be a 50-22? Not on this occasion. Creeps towards the line. Garcia puts it on that left foot. Hits a very good kick. Well, a very good kick. Not as good as I thought. And it looks like it was just outside of the 22. It all comes from Gazzotti trying to jackal the ball at the breakdown. Didn't really look around to see if he had anybody around him, Les Gorg, and then afterwards, look what Khaleesi does. That is stupendous stuff from the world champion. Should say two-time world champion, really. Coleman makes way for Antoine Cazot. Cyril Cazot back from injury. And Miguel on for Verne, the former Toulousain.
Reprise du tard.
Boris Palou coming on for Saint-Conny. Started against Stade Francais last weekend in that loss at home. Here is Max Spring, nicely picked up there from Khaleesi once again as he just pirouetted into the defence. Big charge from Baudon. Ratzinger on a mission. Ratzinger making inroads. Here is Rollins this time. Lamotte trying to get his hands on the ball. He's got the player, but he hasn't got the ball. Players coming in from the side. The referee was trying to... Oh, it's going to be a penalty for UBB. Yeah, I thought there was a player coming off his feet there. Thought that was quite illegal, but the referee was addressing something, and at the same time, you could see that there was a player just coming off his feet, just to the left of him, making it quite complicated, and the referee may have not spotted that, but it is what it is. UBB with Garcia.
Wait, let's go! Your ball, Will! Your ball, eh? Your ball, Will! Let's go, ready, go, go!
Nicely taken there by Miguel. Miguel, look at this for a driving maul. This is, well, Centurion-esque, isn't it? Roman style. Collapse maul, penalty advantage. Les Gorg, Garcia trying to dodge the big boys. Did it go backwards? Yeah, the referee's okay with that. Still got the penalty anyway from the collapse maul. Les Gorg, Lamotte waits for support. He's got it from that man Tatafu. Tomifuna, Garcia. Oh, that was nearly a beautiful piece of play. Just the offload after contact coming from Boros, but didn't find his man. It's going to be a penalty. Collapsed maul, and a chance for them to just kick it into the corner. Or listen to your coach. Couple of players responsible for that. I think Rollins is in there. There he is, right in the middle. Not the only one.
Conteste à coup sûr. Précis.
Attention, les gars! Oh!
Trying to move from 66.6% up to 75 if he nails this one. Oh, he's pulled it. He's pulled it well wide of the target. So it's still anybody's game. No break made. No 9-point lead. And he drops down to 50%. 2 misses from 4.
Let's go! Allez, les gars! Let's go!
Here he is. Tatafu. Oof. The clashing of giants. Les Gorg pushes away. Is he going to go all his way himself? Oh, that's just got in the way of Tedder. unable to get possession back. It's been flung, it's been picked up by Khaleesi. Khaleesi does well. Tofa Fanua, they're under pressure. Can they get out of here? Well, they certainly manage it. That is a very good kick up towards the 40-meter line. Look at that. Tatafu, Jan Lisgorg. It's just not the right kick. He trying to produce one of those banana kicks. I don't know what he was trying to do. Off the hip of Tristan Tedder. And a change in the front row. Ukane replaced by Gomez Sarr once again. Taufa comes on for Tomifuna, changing of the Tongan tight heads. Second game playing for UBB for Taufa. Scored one try and played 53 minutes. Flapped back, oh, it's been flat back and picked up there by Collinger. Tarrant this time. Racing. Baudon goes back. Gibert runs into a bit of trouble. His name is Nicolas Deporter. He's a wonderful tackler. Most used player in the Bordeaux Begles team, Deporter. Played more than 1,000 minutes this season, just to give you an idea of what he's all about. Saley. Into the jaws of the UBB defence. Uberti and Lamotte. Tedder smashed back. Rumbling and rolling they go. UBB with Boniface. Now, how can they get the ball out? Garcia. This is better. Uberti gets the ball out. Moustan around the outside. Moustan. Oh, the youngster. He's like a French John Alomu. Not yet, but there's lots of promise, that's for sure, at 20 years of age. Here we go with another charge coming through the middle this time. UBB pushing forward with Taufa. Let's go. Oh, that's surely going to be a try. Look at that for an angled run. That is absolutely sensational. And Uberti is the player. Deporter takes the pass and blitzes the entire defense. He came through, he was so quick. 20 years of age. And with a very bright future indeed. But look at this from Moustan. Gets rid of Arundel, knocks down Tristan Tedder. And then afterwards you can see Lesgour gets the ball. Look at that run there, that angled run there from Nicolas Deporter. A wonderful score. And a first try for Union Bordeaux Begles. Garcia's kicking woes continue. Well, that is fantastic for the Bordeaux Begles outside centre, 5th try this season for him. And Lesgour, after his return, ruptured knee ligaments, back in business with a great performance here for UBB and a couple of line breaks as well. It's 11 points to 0. And Paul Abadi comes on to replace Lesgour. Minadier replaces Lamotte. And Benarous on for Kotlingar, as you can see. 18 minutes to go, 17. And UBB, Moustan does really well, gets the ball back to Abadi. And another look at Gazzotti go. Well, he's just brilliant the way that he goes on those charges. Brilliant blitzing run there from the former captain of the under-20 French team. Another player. There's a kick, it's a wonky kick. Burros picks it up, inside pass to Nonstuquan. He still tries to break free of the tackle. Good tackle from Saley. Minadier picks the ball up. He goes. Gains a metre or two. Abadi inside, look at that pass. And Burros picks it up. It's a turnover ball, but it might be illegal. Penalty it is. Well, UBB have turned it up, but look at Marco Gazzotti, the 19 years of age player, former Grenoblois, all working so hard, but this break, look at that, cuts inside, and he gets rid of two really important players, of course. It's Eddie Benarous and Jordan Joseph, and then that run, absolutely sensational. The handoff, looks around, doesn't get the support, still manages to gain an extra few meters, and Garcia tries to line this one up. The flags finally go up for Mateo Garcia. And that's his third penalty tonight. Missed two and a conversion. Still at 50% with his kicking.
Let's go, boys! Allez! Allez! Allez, Donovan! Allez! Allez! Go!
14 points for UBB, 0 for Racing. Good take there from Burros. Here's the exit kick. Not brilliant, but still outside of the 22. Nick Terry's 85% line-out success coming into this encounter. And Antoine Emery comes on. There he is. Heading off to Pau at the end of the current season. Tarrant does well. Player down, a UBB player down as Sailu picks it up. Racing looking to react very quickly. Spring. Tedder takes the pass from Gibert. Gomez smashed back by the UBB players. Max Spring, oh, he's in broken play. He's got an opportunity here. Will Rowlands. We're going to go back to the penalty.
Oui, mais c'est pas un problème, ça. On vient impacter le demi-mêlée ici.
They're going to go for the corner because, well, 13.5 minutes remaining. You have to get points. You have to get... It's not about 3 points. Max Spring zips away. Just waiting for their placement hooker. Look at this. Narisia, Leclerc, Gogashvili, LaRouche, Shuzenu, James Hall, Labai, Harbosi to us over. The players out injured. And Waki, Fiku, and then Legarek. Very talented number 9 for Racing. Also with the French team. Jaime Adams there with the UBB. Working as the skills coach.
Plus de temps.
A Racing line out, 7 or 8 meters out from the try line. Rowlands takes it perfectly into the hands of Emery. A little bit of support there coming from Henri Chavancy. Well, trying to clear out, trying to make it theirs. They have made it successfully there. Spring will dig. The Racing men take it forward. The UBB players come back. Khaleesi hit and brought down. Spring goes to the right this time. Tarrant manhandled and brought down by the big man, Miguel. Doesn't hold back with the hits. That's nicely done with Baudon taking the ball out wide to the right-hand side. Max Spring have to go the other way this time. Taken forward by that man Gomez, Eddie Benarous. Oh, that's a big hit coming in. Tip taken very quickly, not on the mark, Max Spring. The referee wants him back in position.
C'est votre gratteur après, il récupère le ballon. Vous êtes dans la zone. Le soutien est obligé d'arriver latéralement parce que vous ne faites pas l'effort de sortir.
I think it's Clément Menadier, I think, just not rolling out of the tackle zone.
Le plaqueur, il est... Nous, c'est bon, mais c'est comme le plaqueur est dans la zone.
Another scrum, another line out and another chance. Laurent Travers looks down. Well, that's a line out that's been won. It's smartly left by Moustan. And it's it was a knock-on, so it's going to be another scrum. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it was tapped back by Miguel, I think.
17. Non, 17. Ouais, 17. Il faut une chaussure pour le 16. Pour le 16 blanc, il lui faut une chaussure, il ne peut pas jouer la mêlée là, comme ça.
Needs a shoe, needs a boot, he does. Well, look at that, Ben Tomafuna, what a brilliant performance he put in. Boniface goes off, Tomafuna comes back on. And of course, Jefferson Poirot went off very early, so Boniface has had to move, switch sides. 100 tackles, 124, you can see that. Not too many missed. There's the damage of that boot. Yannick Terry.
Dans le temps, c'est une chaussure pour la sécurité en mêlée, sinon après, c'est oui, je comprends. Après, c'est le jeu qui veut ça, parce que vous êtes pris sur l'avancée. Le problème, c'est que votre gratteur a pris la position légale et... Ici.
Union Bordeaux Begles, if they win, they move up to 3rd place behind Toulouse. 10 points behind Toulouse and Stade Francais, provisionally. Although it will stay like that because Clermont, who play La Rochelle, or La Rochelle, who play Clermont on Sunday night, they can't climb above them. Max Spring, scrum, opportunity, oh, spillage. And what a mistake that was. And you can see the frustration there of Henri Chavancy. He saw that there was a perfect running line, he just didn't take it. And he was looking up, as you do when you come up against a sturdy, burly UBB defence. Knock on 7-5. Zach Holmes comes on to replace Garcia. As they look to finish it off, he's got a great kicking game, Zach Holmes, but he's also smart, wily, and very experienced. Lemonchak comes on for Gilbert. Tedder will move to 10.
Flexion.
Tofofinu will probably move to full back. More importantly, there's a scrum to deal with here. Here is Abadi, gets it in. Tatafu gets the ball out. They go again. Oh, he's off to Portier. Can he go all the way? Look at the speed of this man. He's a rocket man. That is exceptional. How about that? 20 years of age, right from the other end of the pitch. A stunning run, a stunning finish. And the future is looking bright for Nicolas Deportier. Try number 6 this season for the outside centre. There it is, Tatafu just chucks the ball out to the right-hand side. He just straightens up, and look, he's outrunning absolutely everybody with those long legs and fast pace. That is fantastic. And the extras are good there from Zach Holmes. 21 points to 0. Louis Biarret watches on, saying, yeah, these are the backs that we have here at UBB. And you can understand why he's on Fabien Galtier's radar. No one can touch him.
Pablo! Alex! Alex! Avancez! Il va jouer la récup!
And a smiling Mathieu Jalabert watches on as they look at these players who are just producing so much wonderful running rugby out of southwest France. 18-year-old Poku comes on for Will Rowlands, the former Exeter player. 2 meters 04 and 117 kilos for the 18-year-old. Racing, his Tofofinu wasn't held. That's a great rip, that is. And look at UBB. Here is Zach Holmes. What options has he got? Little chip over the top. It's been a little bit too high. But you never know what Roman Burros can do. Picks up Tatafu. Starts to accelerate. Well, it's been picked up. Opportunity here as they go on a little bit of a run. Kupoku this time. Bodon, beautiful run. Gets away. Finally hauled down. Spring to Tofofinu. 7 minutes remaining here. UBB will be thinking about a bonus point victory here now. Bodon picks the ball up. Emery. Into the contact zone he goes, brought down by Kazu. Tarrant. That's great, that's wonderful. Oh my word, Miguel this time. Yannick Brew knows that this is a strong final 20 minutes for the home team in front of a packed Chaban Delmas Stadium. A lot of positives can come from this. Good fighting spirit, and well, these are the moments where you just think maybe it's going to trigger some kind of a positive run for the final 10 games of the season, regular season anyway, before the playoffs and all the rest of the razzmatazz that follows. That's a real messy piece of play. There is a penalty for Racing though.
Bordeaux tape le ballon.
Deportier penalised there. There it is. Well, he's living the dream, isn't he? Nicolas Deportier. Came through the academy at UBB, 4th season here, and all of a sudden he is just flying. Big, tall centre as well, but the more time that he plays, the better he becomes, the more confident that he gets when he's playing. But his ability to just evade tackles and run wonderful lines is just poetry in motion. Here's Boris Palou. Boris Palou and Racing pushing hard into the 22. There you go. Oh, there's a little bit of a fumble there, but you can see that the arrow that is Arundel, well, it's not going to happen because you can see that there was obviously a forward pass coming from Tedder that was picked up on the referee's radar.
Vous avez les mains au sol. Il ne peut pas déblayer autrement si vous mettez les mains devant.
4 minutes remaining. Racing. Pretty much impossible for them to battle back. Just see the UBB players, of course, all happy. Tambwe, and who's obviously injured, and I think Mo Fana must be there as well. All of the UBB players that are up in Marcoussis will be given a couple of days break to come down and just get out of that zone so that they can get some fresh air before going back up and preparing for the trip to Cardiff, which will not be an easy one. There's Jalibert, of course, and Maxime Lamotte will be one of those players heading up there too, along with Nicolas Deporter, who's put in a 5-star performance today. And hopefully we'll get a reaction from him at the end of the game. But with 3 minutes remaining, Racing have a free kick. Max Spring gets it out. Tarrant runs into the thicket. Well, no penalty. He had his hands pretty much on the ball there, Alexandre Ricard. A little bit of a tussle there. There's no need to get tangled up, those two players. Garzotti. Racing looking to try and get themselves something positive. Otherwise, it's 0 points, and no, it's not going to happen. That was brilliant stuff. Uberti's the player on that occasion. Yeah, flying, sorry, it's no Betty. It's a player flying off his feet, in fact. And there's Bielbiaré as well. Mo Fana, Jalibert, look who's there somewhere as well. Zach Holmes kicks it into the stands. And with 2 minutes to go, it just looks as though it's going to be a very smooth finish. Falatea is another player who's got a knee injury. Lineouts 1377 that they've lost Racing. Just hasn't been functional today. It's Menadier who gets the ball into the hands of that man, Ricard. Tatafu makes it available. Abadi. Bentomifuna, just over a minute to go. Get a bonus point win from here, and this will be, well, even better than what they expected. Tarrett's done really well. That's a great jackal that is from the young replacement hooker. Tedder gets the ball moving. Max Spring, look what he does, still evading tackles. It's a wonderful pass. Look at that. Arundel picks it up, unable to ground the ball for try number 8 for him. Going around the outside, big charge this time coming from Kopoku. Love to score his first try for his club. Emery trying to go over, smashed back there by Miguel. They got the advantage here, Racing. This is going to go out. Oh, that's a lovely little kick. That's beautifully done. That's going to be grounded. Excellent play. That kick was sumptuous there. And Klemenchak grounds the ball in the corner. A consolation try in the last few seconds of this encounter. But it's not going to go down as a great performance for Racing, because they lose their 5th straight game in the top 14. But that was sublime from Tedder, I must admit. Klemenchak comes around, grounds the ball. And there's the botched attempt at the conversion. And it's all done and dusted. It's all about that man there, Nicolas Deporter. 2 tries, and a fabulous performance as Union Bordeaux Begles beat Racing 21-5.
Ah, ouais, c'est pour vous, enfin, moi, ça me...
Deporter, all smiles. It just can't go better than this as he heads up to Marcoussis to join the French team. Standout performance for the big centre. He's a big guy as well, but just the way that he galloped away and scored those 2 tries. A great angled run to get him over the line, and then, oh, that second try was something out of this world. The pass from Tatafu, and then, well, he just opened up the gas and flew upfield to get away from numerous defenders. Standout performance. And now he's up to 6 tries this season for Union Bordeaux Begles. You just can't take the smile off his face. Totally understandable. Well, Union Bordeaux Begles up to 3rd position. They didn't get the bonus win, but they still get 4 points. 4 points that push them up to 45. Racing out of the top 6 in 7th position, and still on 40 points. Nicolas Deporter. And hopefully we'll get to talk to him, maybe. We'll have to see.